All right, this screencast is being created so that you, the parent, know what it looks like when your child logs in online to Reading Wonders. Also, students, this is for you as well. If you need a overview of understanding what all these different icons mean, feel free to watch the screencast to help you out as well. I'm going to start over at this side where we've got a book and it says read.
Read.
When it pops up, it says this week's reads, and this feature's great because it matches what I'm doing in the classroom that week. It pops up the leveled readers and all of the other passages that go along with that week. You're also going to notice that mini lessons are even featured in this selection. So if you need to read back over one of those mini lessons, that feature is available. The next icon says Games.
Games.
A great feature this is because it ties in with what I'm covering that week in the classroom as well. We've got grammar mini lesson games. We've got games that are focused on what our spelling pattern is for that week. We have games that tie with our vocabulary. Now, as I scroll down to the end, you're going to notice an icon that says View All Games. We'll give it a second to load. When you click that icon, it will access every single possible game that is tied to the Reading Wonders series. If you're wanting your child to focus on grammar practice, phonics or word study, vocabulary, any one of those categories, then this is an additional resource for you. The next icon that's going to pop up says Write. When this one pops up,
Write.
Students are more than likely going to be choosing this selection that says Student Resource. These are pretty cool. These are actual little games and tutorials where they will teach your child how to do keyboarding skills as well as basic editing, editing sentences, editing a paragraph, working on word processing and types of reviewing with that. They will probably get a kick out of checking that one out. So again, that was under the Write feature. The next icon that I'm going to point out says Words to Know.
Words to know.
And this is going to pop up with our vocabulary that goes along with the different stories for that week. Again, all following that reading essential question. And what's great about this is that that's the same thing that pops up when I log in as a teacher. And so in the classroom, I'm using that as a teaching tool. But if your child needs to have some reinforcement with those vocabulary words at home, this is a great resource to have. The last icon that says To Do, I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and it will pop up telling us that there aren't any assignments at this time.
To do.
But I did want to show you what it looks like because this is the part that your student, when they log in on Fridays and they get ready to take their weekly assessment, this is where it pops up. So any type of assessment or assignment that I've posted for them is going to be in this area. Now across the top, I did want to point out a few things. You're going to notice this up at the top where it says School to Home. And on here, this matches again with like a comprehension checklist. If you want a spelling list to print out for that week, it's also going to print out a spelling list for you as the parent. So I can honestly say that parents, this might be one where you want to check in if you are checking out how your child is logged in that day. I'm going to click on the next one that says Resources. And when I click on there, this section right here is going to take me in a different format to all of the different types of resources that are available through Reading Wonders. Not all of the leveled readers will pop up. So let's say your child is reading a certain leveled reader at school and they wanted to finish reading it at home, or maybe I've made some type of an assignment that I want them to do online and it doesn't automatically pop up. Well, that's okay. I will give the student the name of the leveled reader, but just in case, if they remember just a few words out of that leveled reader, then it will pop up and then they can select it. And again, all of them are available online. I also wanted you to notice that all of the workbooks that we use in the classroom are available as well online. So again, if your child forgets something like that at school and they need to print it out to be able to do their work at home, this is another location for you to take a look at. This is one that's popping up that is blank for right now, but I'm excited about it because it's where I can set up for students to have discussions about the stories that we're reading, but having those discussions digitally. All right, hopefully that helps you whenever I am starting to give some of those types of assignments for your child to do online. As always, if this tutorial is not enough for you and you still have a question with an assignment that I give your child, feel free to email me and I will be glad to help you.